notice that interactive document activities in FeedbackFruits are not automatically gradable after you've created them. This is because they need to be added manually. We can do that by going to our activity and selecting the Edit button at the top right. At the bottom of the activity, you can see an option to add a learning step. I'll select this, and now you'll notice a few different options appear. I'm going to select the option for grading. Now a grading section is added. In this section, you can configure how the grade will be calculated. You can do this by configuring percentages to different parts of the activity. The higher the percentage, the more that part of the activity is worth. These percentages must add to 100, and you can customize them by selecting the Configure button. Depending on what you added to your activity, you can choose to enable specific grading conditions to count towards your students' grades. Once you enable a grading condition, you can assign a percentage to it. I'm going to make some adjustments to my configurations now, such as making viewing my document worth 50% of this grade. Now I'll make it so that having students answer all 3 question cards should be worth 20% of the grade. Participating in the discussion started by me should also be worth 20% of the grade. And then the score on multiple choice questions will be worth 10%. Once all of the percentages add up to 100%, I'm good to select Done. Below the grading section, you have access to some additional grading options. These include the ability to publish the grade as a percentage or pass-fail. In addition, there is another setting titled Require Participating for Grade. Once this setting is enabled, it makes it so that only students who complete the activity will receive a grade. If students don't complete the activity, their grade will be blank. By default, if this setting is not turned on, then students who do not complete the activity will receive a 0. And the last option is to schedule and auto-publish grades. If you select the Configure button next to this setting, you can allow for grades to be published on a specific date and time. In addition, after selecting Configure, you can enable the Auto Publish feature. This will automatically publish a student's grade when they complete all of the learning steps in the grading section. When you've made all your changes, don't forget to go back to the top right and select Save. When you add grading to your FeedbackFruits activity, the activity will not automatically appear in the Brightspace gradebook. In order to link this to the gradebook in Brightspace, please follow these steps. Begin by finding your FeedbackFruits activity in the Content area of Brightspace and then select it. Then scroll down all the way to the bottom of your Brightspace screen, past the activity, and you'll notice this section that says Assessment in the bottom right. If you click in this area, you can do one of 2 things. If you already have a grade item in your gradebook created for this activity, you can choose it in the drop-down selector. If you do not already have one pre-made, you can choose New Grade Item. Then you can add details about this grade item, such as its name, how many points it's worth, its weight, and what category it belongs to. Once grades are published in FeedbackFruits, they should then sync to your Brightspace gradebook. Please note, it's best to do these steps before students complete the activity to minimize potential errors. Thank you for watching. For more FeedbackFruits related content, please subscribe to our channel.